okay, this is going to be me doing a little bit of a ramble. I'm not even sure what I'm going to be talking about, but just some tweets I've seen that kind of find a bit irritating after today's result, and a tweet about us. Now, that is our squad. We're not going to be adding to it. Right, so firstly, Newcastle game. I really don't care that we lost. You know, obviously I watched us. I'd like us to win, but it's pre-season and I don't panic about what goes on in pre-season. It means nothing. I said that in my Haller video, I think it was, that it doesn't worry me what happens. This is a chance for the team to play together, get their fitness up and running, Pellegrini to see who his first 11 are and all of that sort of stuff. Having said that, we were really shocking, particularly the first half. We were really poor, and it highlighted some of the areas that we need to strengthen. So we lose 1-0, oh well. Then I see a tweet to say that Pellegrini's happy with the squad that he's got and we will not be getting any other players. That instantly worried me. And then I knew that everyone would be frustrated by that. And then the people that, I don't know how to describe this because I'm all for being positive and that's great, but there's certain people that won't have anything negative said, and as soon as you do say anything negative, they just slag you off and say that you're moaning and typical West Ham fans and this is the social media era and all this crap. I knew that everyone would be saying that people are reacting about that purely because we lost to Newcastle and how the other day we thought we were going to be winning the league because we'd signed Haller. Right. At no point did I think by signing Haller that all our problems were going to be solved. It's a massive step in the right direction, yes. A striker that looks very promising that we seem to have lacked for a long, long time. I was very excited. But I still said we needed another striker. You know, it only takes Haller to get injured and then what? We need a backup because Hernandez, I'm not entirely sure he really wants to be here. Hopefully he does stay, but you know, at one point today, Antonio was our only person up front, and I personally don't think he is a striker. It's a bit like we said Arnie was never an out-and-out striker. He did well in that role, but we need another option. You know, Hernandez can't play up front on his own. We've seen that, so we need somebody else. Only takes an injury to Declan Rice. You know, Declan Rice went to centre half today, fantastic, but we need somebody else in there. Our wing backs, all of it, I'm not criticising that squad, and we're definitely moving in the right direction. But buying 2 goalkeepers that, you know, I'm not going to be excited about that. And 2 great players, I'm really pleased with the 2 signings, but that's it. And there's talk about Obiang going, but who are we going to have if Obiang goes? Surely you've got to get someone in. We're saving money. Just in the wages, there's a huge amount we're saving, and you know, we've upped the season ticket prices, all the TV money, all of those things. How is just two great players, and I'm not knocking them on the players that they've bought, but it's not good enough. And we knew at the end of the season, they did say the rumours about what our budget was, but plus the people that we sell. I just think that we need to invest a bit more, and whether that be loans or I don't know. I just think 2 quality players is fantastic, but it's not enough. We need some other options. And I knew that there would be people going, oh look, here you go, all panicking, we've lost to Newcastle. It was nothing about the Newcastle result for me. Like I said, I really didn't care, but it was just unfortunate timing that tweet went out after the Newcastle game. Had that tweet gone out before the Newcastle game, I would have said exactly the same thing. It was nothing to do with Newcastle. But you get the people that like to moan that we're moaning. Everyone moans, and I'm moaning, I know that. But just think we need, whether there's players that we could get on a free like Balotelli, and the wages, the money that we've saved in wages, we could bring him in. Whether you want him or not, that sort of option, surely that can't be it. 2 goalkeepers and Fornals and Haller, fantastic, but I feel like we need more depth in the squad. Injuries, whether you think Masuaku or Cresswell were strong enough, I just hope that isn't true, that tweet, and that we are going to get a few more players in. The thing that frustrates me on Twitter is that as soon as something positive happens, there's and I don't like saying this anti-bald, pro-bald thing, but the real pro-bald people come out and go, look, there you go, told you, you're going to shut up now. And it's all this passive-aggressive stuff that comes out, and it's really frustrating. You know, we all want the same thing. We all want West Ham to be doing well. We're frustrated when they're not doing well. We're just frustrated by lots of things. And, you know, people go on about the fact we've moved. And you know, one of the things that really annoys me when people go, we're West Ham, remember that. As if we're ever going to forget that. You know, I know West Ham have always been a pretty average side. You know, you have highs, you have lots of lows. But if we keep having that attitude, how are we ever expected to progress? So if we keep saying, you know, we finish mid-table, people go, oh, we're West Ham, what do you expect? But you're never going to progress. You're never going to keep the likes of Declan Rice and Diop if we keep just going, oh, we're West Ham, what do you expect? You know, I don't expect us to win the league. I don't expect us to get in the Champions League, but I do expect us to have a squad that can go and put a full team out in the cup and still be challenging for European places in the league, even, you know, mid-table. I'm not crazy thinking suddenly I move to the London Stadium and that's it, we're winning the league. And I don't think any West Ham fan does think that. And I find it a little bit frustrating when there's certain people have a go because you're voicing a slightly unhappy, negative opinion. We all want West Ham to do well, so I don't know why we can't all just agree that we all want the same thing. And some people's expectations may be slightly higher, but I don't think there's anyone out there that thinks that we should be winning the league or getting into Champions League football just yet.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment, and follow me on Twitter @Flump9. Come on, you Irons.